Hey everyone, Kevin Winkoff, Product Manager here at Dakota, and for today's product highlight, we're going over the follow feature. So there's a few different ways to follow different items, and there's a few different ways to customize exactly what you're following and tracking, as well as to what you're getting notified on. So if you're on the home page in Marketplace and you want to see your following feed, you'll come to this top left quartile and you'll click the following button. As you can see here, I have no records found because I'm not currently following any sort of record, but we will walk you through how to follow different records, and at the end of the video, we'll come back here to see how this following feed populates. So if we want to start with metro areas, we'll come to the metro areas tab, we'll click investment allocators, and I'm interested in following a few of these different metros. So if we want to start with New York City, we'll come to the right hand side and we'll click this follow button. As you can see, there's these different plus signs in the follow column. You just click right into it. And as you can see, this is already populated for what I'm looking for. So I'm only interested in seeing family offices and RIAs in New York City. And for contacts, I only care about CIOs and portfolio managers. And I could customize whatever asset class coverage I want that these contacts cover. As you can see here, if we want to apply these selections to future metro follows, we're able to do that so we don't have to replicate this process moving forward. So if I wanted to follow Philly, Chicago, which I'll show you shortly, you don't have to do this all over again. So just like that, I click save and I'm following all the RIAs, family offices in New York City with CIO and portfolio manager contacts with those specific asset class parameters. If I want to do the same thing for LA, just click plus, click save. And just like that, we're following all these different metro areas. So now that we covered following metro areas and we want to follow specific accounts, we'll come to the accounts tab and we will run a filter on whatever we want to see. So this is account type. We'll do, again, RIA, family office. Metro areas will include something different of what we already did in the metro areas. So let's do Miami and we'll do Toronto. Click search, and as you can see, we have 319 family offices and RIAs in Miami and Toronto. If we want to follow a specific account, we could click right into it. For example, use the Kilmer Group. And right next to the account name, we have this follow button. Click into that, and as you can see, we're successfully following. Now, if we don't want to just follow one account and we want to follow this whole list of these 319 allocators, we could just come to the top right over here and click Mass Follow Accounts. As you can see here, here's the full list that we just created. Come to the bottom right hand side and click Follow. And just like that, all of these have been successfully followed. It says 318 out of 319 because we already previously followed the Kilmer Group. Moving over to contacts, very similar functionality. We'll run the same report. We could click Mass Follow Contacts, and that way we will be following all those contacts the same way we just built that list. So if we want to follow the same parameters that we did on the Metro Areas tab, I'm only interested in CIOs and portfolio managers, at RIAs, and family offices. Here we have a list of 14,000. If we want to get a little more granular and get a little more specific on the metro area, we could add that in as well. We'll do Orlando and Greenwich. As you can see, we have 89 contacts, and we are just going to follow all of them. Bottom right hand side, same functionality. As you can see, all these contacts are followed. Now, if we want to take it a step further and we want an easier view of understanding what we're following, what we're tracking, what we want to get notified on, there's a few more things. We come to this top right hand side to this envelope icon. You click right into it and you'll be brought to our new profile preference center. So here you're able to click into notifications. And as you can see here, everything we previously followed is shown here. All the accounts, the different metro areas, different asset classes, contacts, universities as well. I'm a Binghamton alumni, so I want to follow Binghamton. And I'm also a Penn State alumni, so I want to follow Penn State. And just like that, we're following those universities. You're able to follow different searches, investment strategies, and then for notifications, this is going to be a little different. The follow and track settings are going to be all of the followed records that you follow that are going to be populated constantly on the following feed on the homepage. The notifications are kind of a second layer of getting more granular and more customizable as to what you're going to be getting to your email. So out of all the accounts that you follow, what do you want to be notified when it changes? AUM, mentions in fundraising news, changes of metro area, different conferences that they're belonging to, Dakota content that they get mentioned in, investments, performance, stuff like that, you'll be notified via email. Same thing for metro areas. If there's a change to accounts, contacts, conferences, you'll be notified via email as well, and then the same thing goes for the others. If we come down to the bottom, the delivery preference, you're able to receive these in real time when they change every day at 5 p.m. So you don't get more than one email. You're just getting one email every day at 5 p.m. altogether or weekly. Click Save Changes and everything we just worked on is saved. We make our way to the newsletter section. Here we are going to have a brief description of every newsletter that we send out to our members. And if you're only interested in the wealth channel and you don't care about the fundraising newsletter or the transaction newsletter that we send out, you just move this toggle to the left-hand side and you'll only be receiving the wealth channel newsletter from our editorial team. Awesome. Now that we've gone through the whole preference center and all the different ways to follow all these different records, let's head back to the homepage and see how our following feed has adjusted. So as you can see, since we started following different metro areas, different accounts and contacts, our following feed has populated all these updates that we care about. We could edit this so we can see the updates on custodians, child accounts, fundraising news, metro areas, all the different changes for contacts and metro areas as well. As you can see here, we're in the All tab. It is joined with the accounts, contacts, and metro areas. So if you're only interested in seeing the accounts that you follow and its recent changes, you're able to click right into this tab and see just that. As you can see here, we have new fundraising news. Kilmer Group added a new private company. Mentioned in the fundraising news, 1823 Partners added a new contact. Green Capital, we adjusted their AUM, and so on. For contacts, you could see job and role changes, email changes, title changes, metro area changes, and so on. And then for metro areas, you could see any new accounts that were added or new contacts. Hope this was helpful, and let us know if you have any questions. We have plenty more product highlights that are coming soon. Thanks.